AEW President Tony Khan has teased a dream match for tomorrow's edition of AEW Collision. We'll let you know what that could be. Adam Cole has now undergone both of his ankle surgeries with no details or time frame as to when he will return to in-ring competition or back to AEW programming. WWE reportedly is teasing 4 major matches for WrestleMania already next year. We'll let you know what matches they are. Declan McMahon says he doesn't watch AEW or Impact Wrestling. No surprise there. And Darby Allin attempts a huge stunt despite the fact he's currently dealing with an injury. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. Let's start off talking about Tony Khan's major announcement on social media today regarding a dream match that sets for tomorrow's episode of AEW Collision on TNT. Now, AEW President Tony Khan has teased a dream match for the October 21st edition of Collision. All Elite Wrestling has seen its fair share of dream matches since the inception of the company back in 2019. Whether it be Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson or FTR versus the Young Bucks, the promotion has usually delivered on the moniker, despite some fans believing it's overused at this point. Well, on Friday afternoon, that being today, AEW President Tony Khan took to social media to tease an announcement on tonight's October 20 episode of AEW Rampage for a dream match planned on this Saturday's episode of AEW Collision. It's what Tony Khan had to say on social media. He said, quote, "It's been a great week for AEW and a great weekend starts tonight. We have a huge Rampage tonight, including Mystico versus Rocky Romero, Sky Blue versus Ruby Soho, and much more. And I'll announce a special dream match tonight on Rampage to take place at AEW Collision Live in Memphis tomorrow." As of right now, it hasn't been stated or speculated as to what this dream match could be. This Saturday's October's 21st episode of AEW Collision will take place from the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee. The show will feature Ricky Starks and Big Bill defending the AEW World Tag Team Championships against the Blackpool Combat Club's Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. Also, Eddie Kingston will face off against Jeff Jarrett in a Memphis street fight, and Miro will go one-on-one with Action Andretti. So, what are your thoughts on this dream match? Do you think it will live up to the hype? And what do you think the dream match is going to be? Let me know your thoughts, predictions, and speculation in the comments section below. Now, a bit of an update when it comes to Adam Cole and his ankle injury. He has now undergone both surgeries that were scheduled for his ankle. Adam Cole suffered a freak ankle injury at AEW Dynamite Grand Slam as he made his way to the ring to support MJF in his world title defense against Samoa Joe on the show. Cole confirmed after the fact that he had sustained a broken ankle and would require multiple surgeries, having a plate and 4 screws fitted. Dave Meltzer reported in this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter that Cole has had both of his ankle surgeries, with the latest being on October 12, and it's yet to be known how long he will be on the shelf. Despite the injury, Cole and MJF haven't relinquished the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. MJF defended the titles in a handicap match against the Righteous at WrestleDream. Cole has continued to appear on weekly television in segments with Roderick Strong and the Kingdom, with the trio gifting him a scooter to move around while he is injured, but ultimately keeping Cole from leaving to have his surgery or talk to MJF up until last week. The latest installment saw him grow tired of their antics and leave to get his surgery. This looks to be the second time during his AEW tenure that Adam Cole will be shelved for quite some time. He only really just returned this year from a pair of concussions sustained at the AEW and New Japan Forbidden Door pay-per-view in 2022. That was the longest time to date that he had been away from the ring, and he's been candid in the fact that the injury threatened his career. So we wish him the best in his recovery from his ankle surgeries, but no update as to when he'll be coming back. Of course, we'll let you know though, indeed, when he nears a return, or if we get any update on the time frame for an in-ring return as well. Now, WWE is reportedly teasing some big matches already for WrestleMania 40 next year. This past Monday on Raw, the NXT Women's Champion Becky Lynch was backstage when Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae went up to the man for a chat. Hartwell noted that Lynch was giving a lot of women opportunities at the NXT Women's Championship, so Hartwell wondered if she could get a shot, and Lynch agreed to it. When Lynch left that conversation with Hartwell, she walked right into the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. It was not the first time that Lynch and Ripley have had a stare down like that. The two women have been largely kept apart since the draft back in May. On the October 13 edition of SmackDown, undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns was back for the first time in 2 months. During the show, he had a stare down with his WrestleMania 39 challenger Cody Rhodes. The fans popped for it big since it was Roman and Cody's first interaction since April. That same interaction and stare down between Roman and Cody also saw Jey Uso, a tag team champion with Cody Rhodes at the time, have a stare down with his brother Jimmy Uso. On the following Raw, Jimmy was the reason Jey and Cody lost the tag team titles to Damian Priest and Finn Balor because of Jimmy super kicking his brother. Last week's season premiere of SmackDown also saw Jade Cargill meet Charlotte Flair as well. Charlotte said, quote, "It's nice to meet you." Jade replied, "It's my pleasure." And Flair responded with, "Oh, it will be." Cargill also had a face-to-face with Lynch and appeared on NXT as well over the last 7 days. In the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer wrote that all of these interactions have a purpose as a way to tease big matches. Quote, "Right now, based on things told to me and stare downs on television, whether this is for Mania or another big show, the down-the-line teasers this week were Reigns versus Rhodes, Ripley versus Lynch, Jimmy versus Jey, and Flair versus Cargill." So certainly, we could get all of those matches, or at least some of them, at WrestleMania next year. Where do you think the WrestleMania card is going to look like? Are these teasers indication of where we could be going in the future for several big WWE matches? Now, lots of people have been talking about Declan McMahon this week. Of course, he appeared on WWE television in the crowd. He is Shane McMahon's son, and many people are wondering, could we ever see him inside of a WWE ring? Well, not for the foreseeable future, but he's also commented on his love for WWE, as well as not watching the competition. Now, a McMahon family member, the headline would be a McMahon family member says, "I don't watch that crap," to Impact Wrestling and AEW. But that McMahon family member isn't actively involved in the business right now. Declan McMahon, of course, is the son of Shane McMahon and the grandson of Vince McMahon. He, of course, has obvious ties to the WWE due to his family history. Declan is currently a football player at Indiana University, but he's had already been featured on WWE television, most notably during his father's WrestleMania 32 entrance. Of course, that's when Shane McMahon faced off against The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell. More recently, Declan was sitting in the front row with his teammates at Fastlane in Indianapolis, Indiana. With Declan still being a huge WWE fan, he was asked about Impact Wrestling and AEW during an interview with Woo Online. McMahon answered, quote, "I don't watch that crap. It doesn't look like Declan McMahon or his teammates will be ringside when All Elite Wrestling or Impact Wrestling visits Indiana." Finally, Darby Allin is a madman because he's been doing some crazy stunts despite the fact he's currently dealing with a pretty serious injury. Former AEW TNT champion Darby Allin attempted a huge stunt on a tricycle seconds after stating he thinks he has a fractured shoulder. Now, the popular star hasn't wrestled for AEW since unsuccessfully challenging for Christian Cage's TNT championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match at the October 1st Wrestle Dream pay-per-view. While Darby returned to TV to attack Nick Wayne on Wednesday's edition of Dynamite, it was what Allin did in the following night that got fans talking. During a surprise appearance at Nitro Circus in Texas, Darby showed off his heavily bandaged arm, noting that he's messed up his elbow pretty bad and he thinks his shoulder is fractured. That didn't stop Darby from attempting to land a tricycle backflip stunt jump, which can be seen all over social media. Darby Allin did not achieve full rotation and landed on his injured arm and shoulder, but was able to walk away after crashing. The popular star also noted that he had been training to climb Mount Everest over the past week as well. Darby Allin previously stated that he plans to climb the world's highest mountain in 2024. So what are your thoughts on Darby Allin's stunt? What are your thoughts on him crashing on his injured shoulder and arm? Let me know your thoughts about it too in the comment section below. But there you go, guys. This is the latest pro wrestling news for you. Be sure to smash the like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe bottom right hand corner. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.